Good morning, friends. I hope you're doing well and staying safe. We are definitely staying in. I did end up waking up a bit later today. I was pretty excited about some work I was doing last night and worked until 2 a.m. And then I woke up around 10 this morning. So definitely slept in a little bit, but it's cool to be able to have flexibility to do that. So far today, I made breakfast. I just had a chocolate protein smoothie. This was just some soy milk. That was all that was available at the store, so I just stuck with that. Frozen banana, this chocolate peanut butter protein powder that's really yummy, and then a dash of stevia because I like things very sweet. So that's pretty tasty. And then I last night planned out my agenda for the day. First things first, today I will finish up a resource that I was working on last night. It is a teacher resource that they can share with their students digitally, since it's definitely like a distance learning time. A lot of schools obviously are closed. So the students can research countries using the CIA World Factbook resource. So I'm working on the forms for that, and I was just creating a slideshow that explained what the terms meant for kids in case they had questions. Then I'll go through and check over different accounts, probably reply to comments or emails that I've received. I'm gonna be filming a couple videos today, in addition to this one as I take you around, do some editing. Jake and I will go for a walk just in our neighborhood. I have a little bit more curriculum work planned for some other teacher resources. And then tonight I've got my live call for my group I run, Monthly Minimalist Makeover. So each month there's a cool monthly challenge to help people simplify. So we will be meeting tonight. And I think Jake and I will end with a movie. A few other things in there that you'll see along the way, but I am pretty excited. I'm also really grateful since this video is sponsored by Skillshare, and I'll be sharing more about them later on in the video. So it's time to get started on some work. All right, just checking in again. It's a little afternoon at this point, and I decided to come outside here, just on our little porch area. Don't mind the low quality brickwork of our condo building, but had some oatmeal here for my, I guess we'll call it brunch. I mean, it's lunchtime. I still haven't been up that long. I finished that teaching resource and am taking a little break before I get into filming and that kind of thing. I wanted to check and see how you're doing with all of the, different updates related to the coronavirus dynamic. Since I uploaded my first video, started talking about it, a lot has changed. And I know, at least personally, I find myself kind of having a lot of ups and downs. There's definitely moments where I'm feeling okay, I'm focusing on being grateful, I'm focusing on just kind of staying inside, doing my own thing, happy to spend the time with Jake. And there's also moments where I get really nervous and where I can let fear trickle in, and I get myself in more of a toxic headspace. And so that happened recently. And I think a lot of the individual feelings that I'm struggling with are feelings that maybe you're struggling with as well. I know for me, I've realized I have to, and I knew this a while back, but I really have to limit my news exposure, because Jake had told me something he had seen on the news this morning. By the time the video comes out, it'll probably be delayed at this point, or not really relevant as much anymore, but it kind of triggered me to start feeling more uncertain and upset, and just, nervous about finances and that sort of thing. And I think it's important for us to understand our own individual cues for what's going to make us feel a certain way, and try to avoid some of those negative cues. There's no easy answers here, and although I think overall my channel is a very positive place, and I am overall a very positive person, I think it's important to acknowledge these moments here where I'm not feeling so great, just to show, you know, the reality of the situation, that there's no one who's completely immune to something like this situation. So that's kind of my intent, and it just felt easier to I just had to get outside for a moment. It's raining a little bit, but it's actually very calming to be out here. But just to, yeah, get that off my chest. I'm gonna continue eating breakfast, and I will check in with you a little bit later. Hello again. I've taken care of a few different things. Now I'm getting ready to film my video for today. So I'm just going to do a little bit of light makeup here, and then I'll set up my filming space and film the video. Now, the video I'm filming is going to go live before this vlog goes live. So you may have already seen it at this point, but I want to give you a little bit of a behind the scenes look. Alright guys, I just finished filming that video, so I'm going to pack this stuff up for now and go get into the editing process. Hello again. I have my rooibos tea. I just added a little bit of the non-dairy milk, a little stevia and ice to it after I had let the tea steep for a bit, and it's very tasty. I will also be having an afternoon snack of just a Larabar. These are kind of a go-to for me. Always have them stocked up. I'm working on some video editing now, and my general process when I'm starting to edit a video, I do use Final Cut Pro at this time to edit, but in the past I did just use iMovie, and I import all my footage as well as import the audio from my phone, since my microphone hooks up to the phone. So I import that. Then I will synchronize the video clips and the audio clips to make sure it matches up, so it's not just the camera audio. Right now, since this is just a vlog, it is the camera audio. And then after I've done that, I actually work on the first round. I cut out the parts that are either me messing up or an awkward pause or just a long pause to try to save some time on the video. And then the second round I go through and I further cut things as needed, as well as I'll add in maybe additional clips or maybe cards and graphics on the screen just to add some appeal to it. I'll add music sometimes. Most of my videos don't, but if it is just a voiceover type of video, then I will add music. So that's kind of the process. Now, a lot of these different skills I've learned over time just through trial and error and making a lot of videos, but there's also been some really cool opportunities that I've used to improve my skills, such as using classes on Skillshare. Skillshare is a great platform where you can learn pretty much any topic you want. Now, I've had the pleasure of working with Skillshare on several videos in the past. I love working with them, but they offer over 25,000 classes with topics ranging from design and business and a whole lot more. The premium membership gives you unlimited access to as many classes as you could possibly want to take. Could be a good opportunity, especially spending more time inside, and that breaks down to less than $10 a month. So far I've taken classes related to video, but I've also done a class on photography and also a class on social media marketing, and those have been really helpful in helping me understand the different pieces that kind of all fit together within being an entrepreneur. And it is really nice to have someone take you step by step rather than having to hunt around for all these different random pieces of information yourself. So highly recommend it. I am grateful to Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and they're giving me a free trial, 2-month free trial to the first 500 people who use my link, which is in the description field below. So I hope you'll check it out if you haven't already. Hi again, we just came back from a walk, and I'm gonna be making another little, this is like late lunch, early dinner. I mean, it's about 5 o'clock at this point, so I guess it's kind of like an early dinner, but I'm just gonna make something nice and cozy. This is a quinoa, lentil, and kale soup. This is one of the recipes from my cookbook, but it's just such an easy, cozy meal and very pantry friendly. The only thing that's not a pantry item, I mean, I guess onions, if you count those as a not pantry item, as well as we have a bag of some kale here that came from Trader Joe's, but otherwise everything's very pantry friendly. So you can follow along as I whip it up. Hello, checking in again. It's currently about 2:15 in the morning, so definitely time for me to head to bed. Since we last checked in, Jake and I had some fun watching an old Saturday Night Live that we had missed from a few weeks ago, so that was pretty enjoyable. And then we hung out for a bit. I was working on another teacher resource. This one was a activity log and journal template for students that they can complete even if they're not in school. That's kind of a big focus of the resources I'm trying to create right now. So I worked on that and pretty much just finished it a few minutes ago. So that was kind of my main focus. I had done a little bit more with video editing, but at this point it's too late to get more done. So I will continue that tomorrow. Then I'll do a little bit of tidying up, which is kind of part of my normal evening routine. I'll turn lights off besides our salt lamp and just pick up after myself with the files I had out during the day. And don't use any screens during that time to at least help my eyes or mind adjust a little bit. Obviously, I could be doing better and not working until 2:15 in the morning, but that's kind of the situation at the moment. Thank you so much for joining me today. This was definitely fun to do a more vlog style video and upload it on this channel, since for a while I was just doing these on the vlog channel and decided to shift my attention back to this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.